itself. If you were the president, what are the things that you think should be done and should be put in place now?
So first of all, nobody rigs to give anybody good governance. Nobody rigs to feel the pain of the people. Nobody who has empathy is going to rig. If I was the president today, the first thing I'll tell you that the process that would have brought me in as the president would be extremely transparent. It would be a process that would be excellent. I will not in any way try to undermine the electoral process, try to rig election. I will let the result be. If I win, I win. If I don't win, I don't win. Having said that, the next thing also is, first of all, the first thing that I would have done is to speak to the people and let the people know exactly what is the current state of the economy as it is. The second thing, of course, is to ensure that I'm always listening, I'm always there. Third, crude oil theft has to be stopped. I would have stopped crude oil theft. Those that are stealing, anyone that is part of it, taken out of it in the way that they are retrenched. If I have a chief of naval staff that investigation has been implicated that it's been reported that is part of a 170 million bribe scandal, he's not going to still be the naval chief. He's going to be replaced. If we're able to stop that crude oil, that will be something. Every leakage, corruption leakages around, all of these things whereby people are sharing billions of naira. You find out that they call it, what's this thing they call it, consultancy fee. Somebody is getting 700 million naira as consultancy fee to verify social register. That definitely is not going to happen under an Aisha Yesufu presidency. We are not going to have that. So lock up all of these things and begin to fight the insecurity. Go after the terrorists. Nothing like lip services, nothing like excuses. Every of our military, equip our military, ensure our military that they're getting the right allowances they are supposed to get. Their lives are insured. They know Nigeria have their back. They know, God forbid, if anything happens to them, we're going to take care of their family. They're going to put their all in defending Nigeria. They're going to be patriotic, because if we're able to take care of that terrorism, we're going to open up the economy to a very good extent. Right now, people can't go on the farm. I've been selling chicken feed since 2002. 2002. So this year will be my 22nd year of selling chicken feed, and I can tell you, I see now, when I was crying, people were insulting me. Now the Poultry Association of Nigeria is actually crying and said that 50% of their members have closed down their shops. So, and we don't have maize. We import maize into Nigeria. We import wheat. Make sure that the insecurity is taken care of. People are able to go to the farms and farm, putting a lot into agri. These are basic things. They are not rocket science. And most importantly, empathize with Nigerians. Show the people that you got their back, you care. Not just about you alone having siren and going on private visits and all of that. And most importantly, I would not be going anywhere for any medical care. I will stop any foreign trip or whatever. We need to sit down and fix our economy and ensure that we have a country that works for us, that is on the path of working. Like I said earlier, and most importantly, is not to put I will never put corrupt people around in my government. People who are part of corruption in one way or the other will not be there. What we will have will be people with competence, character, capacity, people who are patriotic, people who have courage, people who are going to put Nigeria first, and for us to begin to move Nigeria. And in my presidency, I'm not going to work for me to be praised today, for some sycophants to be praising me. I'm going to work in such a way that 100 years from after I'm dead, there are people that will look back and say, thank God that Nigeria had a president called Aisha Yesufu.
I don't know if you're running, as of today, you're not running for office.
No, I'm not. As of today, I'm not running for office because I love my time. I love my freedom. I love to wake up when I want to wake up, do what I want to do. That's why I've never worked for anyone. I've always done my own business. And so if I get to that place where I want to be accountable to the people, then I will run. Then when I do that, I will serve, because it is about service. It's not about going there to enjoy myself. If I want to enjoy myself, I should do it out of this. But one thing that I'm very categorical about, and I'm going to repeat it again now, I Aisha Yusufu, by the grace of God, will never, never, ever work in anybody and take any appointment, whether be it minister or those SS, whatever they call it. No. The one that I can manage in serving the people will be an elected office, even if it's councillor. And if the people say, Aisha, we don't want you to be our councillor, I'll pack my bags and continue. I've always said this thing, I'm going to repeat it here. We need people with second jobs in politics. What we've done in Nigeria is that we've left politics for people who don't have any job other than politics. And when they get there, for them, it is a do or die affair because they don't have anything out of politics. And it is from politics that we get people that are going to govern us. So we staying out of politics have been very foolish, and we all need to be part of it. And you don't need to run for office for you to be part of politics.
Yeah.
For me as a Nigerian, I will never succumb to a place where I say this is Nigeria and criminality is supposed to happen. I will never succumb to a situation where I say this is Nigeria, election should be a do or die affair, election should be about killing, about maiming, about abducting people. Because the moment we do that, then we give room for perpetrators to continue to do what they're doing. I refuse to believe that I'm not worthy as a Nigerian, I'm not worthy of a country that works for me. I refuse to believe that as a Nigeria, I'm not deserving of a country that works for me. I refuse to believe that as a Nigeria, I'm not deserving of good quality life. I refuse to believe that as a Nigeria, that what I'm supposed to do on this earth is just to survive and to just be surviving instead of living. I want different in Nigeria, and I believe Nigeria can be different. Nigeria has everything that is needed to be a great and amazing country, to be one of the top countries in the world. It's not about religion. It's not about ethnicity. It is not about gender or whatever. It's about human beings being able to live very well. Having on the issue of protest that is going on, I know I laughed and I wondered when it was written by the APC from the APC National Secretariat, and I wonder when they were doing protests in 2012, 2014, and all of 2014, 2015, were they instigating, or when protests were going on, were they the ones instigating? And by the way, protest is a constitutional right. The opposition parties do not need to go through anyone to go and do protest. They can sit down on their own, wake up in the morning. If they decide that every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they're going to be on the Nigerian streets protesting, they have a constitutional right to do that. And the suffering that we have today, nobody needs to tell anybody because everybody is feeling it. This is not a protest of empathy. This is not a protest of some people are being killed or something is happening, let's protest on their behalf. No, this is a protest of survival. It is the people who are feeling the pain that are coming out to protest. And I tell you something, nobody is going to tell anybody to come out. Nobody is going to do placard. Nobody is going to do t-shirt. People will feel the pains on their own and they will come out on their own to protest. So they better begin to think about what they're going to do. Excuses are like shoes. You always find the one that fits, and stop the excuses. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.